Hi everyone, I'm on the council at Food Lion Feeds and my name is Jacqueline Ludy. Today I'm here to give you our strategic communication plan and to give you a little bit of an idea of what we do here at Food Lion Feeds and what our plan is. Before I do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight on what Feeding America is in case you don't already know. Feeding America is a nonprofit-based organization out of the United States that has reached nationwide with the goal of feeding people worldwide through food pantries, soup kitchens, shelters, food banks, and so much more. Feeding America has many partners and affiliates. The affiliate that I will be analyzing and be giving you so much more information about and have been so lucky to be a part of is Food Lion Feeds. Food Lion Feeds originates from Food Lion. Food Lion is an American grocery store chain that operates over 1,100 supermarkets in 10 states. Food Lion customers have an opportunity to help fight hunger in their community while shopping in-store or online through Food Lion To Go with the purchase of specially marked orange bag campaign, says Feeding America in 2021. They are operating in an environment of volunteers and companies, and they act as financial support for programs and organizations dedicated to feeding communities. Media attitudes towards Food Lion Feeds are very positive across the board, as many different media outlets discuss the ways that the organization partners with customers and other organizations to feed neighbors across the world, and especially during the holiday season. One article from Yahoo Finance is titled Food Lion Feeds and Customers to Partner and Help Provide More Than 4 million meals to neighbors during the holiday season. Another news article covers CSRA's Golden Harvest, and in the article they stated that Food Lion has provided a $30,000 donation to Golden Harvest through its hunger relief initiative. Food Lion Feeds' staff is a great contributing factor in all of these things. Overall, the media attitude towards Food Lion Feeds is very positive and uplifting, spreading the word of all of the good they do throughout neighborhoods. This media coverage shows that there's a lot of visibility for Food Lion Feeds. In doing research, there are articles being posted about what they are doing through neighborhoods every week, multiple times a week. Every article addresses the funds and donations that they are putting into other organizations to help them fight hunger worldwide. One major way that Food Lion Feeds is getting visibility on social media platforms as we speak is by using the hashtag #NoEmptyPlate. #NoEmptyPlate is when an individual will post this, and then Food Lion will donate one meal per participating post. We here at Food Lion decided to run a trend analysis. And in running this trend analysis, we have come to find out that the numbers of donated meals on all charts from 2014 to 2019, there went from 62 million meals donated to 500 million meals donated. Then, when looking at box meals that were donated, we see that there was 42 million people that experienced food insecurity in the year 2021. The year prior, the year 2020, Food Lion Feeds donated 1.2 million box meals to families. This year, 2021, they have set a new goal of 1.5 million box meals to give to the families experiencing food insecurity. We see the need each year continuing to increase due to the amount of families that are still in need compared to the number of meals that Food Lion Feeds was able to provide. Food Lion Feeds has many organizational goals set into place. Partnering with Feeding America, Food Lion Feed aims to advance change in America by ensuring equitable access to nutritious food for all in partnership with food banks, policymakers, supporters, and the communities that we serve here at Food Lion Feeds. The true vision is in America where no one is hungry. The organizational goal set based on numbers is donating an average of 56,519 meals every day for 5 years. There are many communication goals set in play to help the organization reach the organizational goal. Communicational goals such as establish Food Lion Feeds branding and overall message. Another goal is raising awareness of their organization, their goals, and cause. With communication methods such as social media, news outlets, and emails, Food Lion Feeds can engage their larger audiences and increased support from donors, volunteers, and even fundraisers. There are many strategies for Food Lion Feeds to increase their brand awareness and to help them reach their goals for the upcoming years. As we know, they have the goal of reaching 1.5 billion meals by 2025, and this is an achievable goal at the rate they have been going, but there are a few things that they can do to help reach this goal even faster, if not surpass this goal. The biggest creative strategy for Food Lion Feeds is to increase their social media presence. Food Lion Feeds should stay up to date with what's popular and important to the people. They can utilize communication outlets like YouTube. Using YouTube to blog success stories is a no-brainer due to the almost half of all internet users use it, and the site gets 1 billion unique visitors each month. Food Lion Feeds should also be frequently posting to Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram accounts to cover the major social media platforms. With these online communication methods of marketing and reaching donors, Food Lion Feeds should also offer calls to action in the messages that they send and display for their audiences to see. If Food Lion Feeds simply states their goals, it may not be enough to move people to interact with your organization's cause, so asking them to respond in a specific way can bring more results and progress. Since 2001, the Food Lion Feeds Charitable Foundation, a separate 501(c)(3) nonprofit organization, has provided over $10 million in support for hunger relief initiatives. The foundation grants support children at risk of hunger and support feeding agencies by helping to increase their fresh capacity so families can put nutritious meals on their tables. The foundation also helps provide nutrition education to eliminate the health risks of the hungry. Customers, associates, and partners, we have reached that goal, donating an average of 56,519 meals every day for 5 years. Together with customers, associates, partners, we believe we can create a better tomorrow by uniting to eliminate the choices families are forced to make when they are hungry. We will do this by hosting 4 in-store campaigns annually, our store food donation program, and local donations and volunteerism. In difficult times, many people have to decide whether to pay rent, buy groceries, or purchase gasoline to get to work because they can simply not do all 3. At Food Lion, we believe no one should have to choose between dinner and paying rent or gasoline or buying groceries. That's why we're so passionate about ending hunger and working to make the lines shorter at local feeding agencies through Food Lion Feeds. Food Lion President Megan Ham. Food Lion Feeds is holding events in the coming year for everyone to help raise money and awareness of hunger within communities and neighborhoods. These events will have free admission and all age groups are welcome. When Food Lion Feeds was launched in 2014, there was a set goal of donating 500 million meals by the end of 2020. Thanks to the efforts of customers, associates, and partners, Food Lion Feeds reached that goal, donating an average of 56,519 meals every day for 5 years. The goal is 1.5 billion meals by 2025. For Food Lion Feeds to meet this goal, there has to be tactics set in place. Some of these recommended tactics are establishing a sense of urgency, more events to increase brand awareness, storytelling, multiple ways to give, increased social media presence, and postings about new upcoming events. Each of these recommended tactics are ways to help Food Lion Feeds reach their goal of 1.5 billion meals by the end of the year 2025. As each year passes, Food Lion Feeds needs to adapt to our ever-changing world and follow the newest trends, one of the largest current trends being advertised through social media. A lot of these recommended tactics can also be taken care of through one major method of communication, as just described, social media. As you can see in this timeline, Food Lion Feeds is hosting many events this year to engage all families and children. The first event is a Valentine Lunchbox. This will be held at your local Food Lion. All families are encouraged to pack up a Valentine lunchbox. It can be put in a paper bag, a plastic bag, or if you even have lunchboxes at home from children or yourself that you're willing to spare. They will be packed up with your favorite foods, snacks, anything you have to offer, canned foods, it does not matter, and be dropped off at your local Food Lion, where we will take it to a local food bank and donate it to a family. or person in need this Valentine's Day. The next event we will be hosting at Food Lions Feeds is the National Oranges Day fundraiser. This is super exciting. March 17th of 2022 is National Oranges Day. So here at Food Lion Feeds, we are planning on hosting a National Oranges Day based fundraiser. For this National Oranges Day fundraiser, Food Lion pledges to donate 50 cents, the equivalent of 5 meals, to Feeding America food banks for every specially marked bag of oranges purchased. On March 19th of 2022, Food Lion Feeds will be holding a March for Meals Walk for Run. I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with March for Meals, but March for Meals is an annual national campaign to raise awareness of senior citizen hunger and to encourage action on a local level. Food Lion Feeds will be holding this to help raise awareness of hunger in our local senior citizens and to help raise money and awareness and to help get funds to help feed these local seniors. The next event being held by Food Lion Feeds is on July 16th, and it is a mobile food pantry. This mobile food pantry will consist of 7,500 pounds of food brought in from Food Lion, and this will be handed out to food pantries, 200 families throughout the towns and cities. The next event hosted will be September 8th of 2022. That is a food truck feast. All families are encouraged to bring their food trucks out. Anybody that has any is encouraged to bring them out. Any money that is raised in tips or funds will be donated to local food banks. The last is a Christmas feast. We are planning to bring all Food Lion foods in to help feed local food banks and families who cannot provide themselves food for the Christmas holiday. We want to help by giving them a warm meal for the holiday this year. As you can see, this is a little bit of a timeline of what that's going to look like. Feel free to take photos with your phone, update this to anything that you may have, put it in your calendar so that you don't miss a single event that we'll be having. A lot of you may be wondering how we're going to measure all of this progress that we're trying to reach. That's a great question. We do have a lot of goals, and there's a lot of ways that we're going to measure our goals. As Food Lion Feeds moves forward in trying to meet their projected goals of 1.5 billion meals by the year of 2025, there are a few ways that they can ensure they are meeting them and that they are on track to meet those goals each week, month, and year. One way by doing so is having the Food Lion Feeds accounting team keeping track of weekly and monthly donations. These numbers should be turned into the sales and marketing team to decide if they need to be upping the marketing and advertising for that month. These numbers need to be ran frequently, if not weekly, because if Food Lion Feeds allows for too much time to pass with decreasing numbers and lowering donations, they may not be able to make up for lost time and may miss their goals. On behalf of Food Lion Feeds and myself, we would like to thank you all, especially our affiliating partners, Feeding America. We would like to thank you all for hearing us out for this plan. Please join us for all upcoming events. Please watch this over, share it with your friends. Thank you so much for your time today.